But yeah, I also saw Blue Beetle. And it was a breath of fresh air for DC movies because it was good. Um, it stands on its own without any like major references to a connected universe, and just
Hmm.
focuses on Jaime and his family. And that also makes it easy to potentially slot into the new DC universe if they decide to do that.
Right.
But it honestly made me want to see more of the second Blue Beetle, which the Blue Beetle in this movie, Jaime Reyes, is the third Blue Beetle. I was introduced to Blue Beetle through Batman: The Brave and the Bold, and he
Mm-hmm.
also shows up in Young Justice, and he's a cool character. Has this thing called the Scarab that connects itself to his spine, and
Ooh,
essentially, he has this. It creates this suit of armor around him. He's kind of like Iron Man, but it's an alien parasite on his back, where like
interesting.
he can create like blasters in his arms and like make weapons and stuff like that. It's cool,
Hmm.
and of course he can fly.
Right.
Be weird if they
He's a
couldn't.
beetle.
Right. And he has a great design, and oh my god, does he look good in the movie? Have you like seen what the costume looks like in a movie? Like
I have.
it looks incredible and it's practical.
Hmm.
It's so good. I, every time it showed up on the screen, I was just awestruck because most of it's practical except for the tying parts where like his arms transform into a gun or something like that. And like
Right.
the director said that they tried to use practical effects as often as they could. Um,
That's nice. That's really exciting to hear, actually.
yeah, it was just a fun movie about family. And
Yeah.
some people have said on Twitter like, some people said how Latinx people have been wanting their Black Panther. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the Latino Black Panther. Go watch it. It's a good movie. But like I said, it makes me want to see more of the second Blue Beetle, who is Ted Cord, because his tech is cool. Because a part of the story is that he's missing, and um, the Scarab was under his possession because his mentor used to own the Scarab, and it was on his spine, and when he died, he gave it to Ted, and Ted it just wouldn't he wasn't compatible with it, so he couldn't use it. So instead, he built technology to be a superhero, and all his tech is really cool. And
Ooh.
I just want the next movie to be him looking for Ted Cord, and then for it to be a fun story of him adventuring with him. And the problem is that James Gunn might be saving Ted Cord for Booster Gold because they're best friends and they had a whole comic book line together called Blue and Gold. So he's probably not gonna have Ted Cord show up until that. And if he does, I hope it's a prequel that happens like before the Blue Beetle movie. That way they
Hmm.
can still do the storyline of Ted Cord is missing, and Blue Beetle, the current Blue Beetle, has to go find him. But yeah, it was a fun movie. I definitely suggest checking it out.
Ooh, bet.
But yeah, that's all I got for TV and films.